Hello everyone, catching up with you after a very long time, but I'm here to fill you in with a lot of information. So today I'm going to be talking about the clarification that you're seeking regarding condition 8579. I'm also going to be talking about the possible impact of the newly elected government, and thirdly I'm going to be talking about the current processing time for the visa applications lodged for subclass 189, 190 and 491 with the DHA. So let's dive right in. Condition 8579 is a condition a lot of people have a lot of apprehensions about. Now, first of all, let me clarify that I am not talking about 191 visa but 491 visa. We are dealing with 491 visa. Once you've lived in Australia and complied with the conditions of 491 visa, then you can apply for a 19 visa, which is the permanent stage of this visa. But that is not where I'm going. I'm keeping my conversation focused on 491 visa as to what are the obligations of 491 visa holders when they go to Australia. So there was a clarification by the MIA in Australia that very clearly stipulates condition 8579 requires subclass 491 and subclass 494 visa holders to live, work and study only in a designated regional area while they are in Australia. For subclass 494 visa holders, clause 5 also considers any changes in the nomination of the primary visa holder. This does not apply to 491. Now, this is something I want you to pay very close attention to. Condition 8579 complements other provisional visa requirements, including maintaining sponsorship from a regional employer or securing a nomination from a state or a territory government which is applicable to subclass 491. Further, each state and territory government sets its own nomination criteria for the subclass 491. These may include requirements to demonstrate regional experience and a commitment to continued residence in the nominating jurisdiction. Please pay very close attention to the term nominating jurisdiction. Now, nominating means the state that you have been nominated by. Jurisdiction means that the areas that fall within the jurisdiction of that state. So the questions about whether I need to live and work in regional area, yes you do. Whether I can change my state, it is not at all admissible. You are strongly advised to live, work in the state that has nominated you. You can also pull out this document online and read it and pay very close attention to the term nominating jurisdiction. So I hope that kind of sets the record straight. Now the next question I want to answer is that a lot of times clients come up with certain legislative laws, or they come to me with screenshots of certain policies and ask us whether it is mandatory for them or not. For example, in the visa grant letter, it states that if an interview is required, you would be required to attend the interview. But no client is actually ever interviewed after the visa grant. If you check out the ANSCO, Australian Bureau of Statistics, pick up any occupation. Let's go with the occupation of a private tutor. It says that in some cases, if you do not hold a qualification, which is usually a bachelor's degree for nominating the occupation of a private tutor. So if you do not hold a qualification 5 years of work experience may compensate for it. But in reality, the vetassess, which is the designated assessment body for assessing applications from private tutors, will never give a positive outcome to an applicant who has got no qualification or does not hold a bachelor's degree but 5 years of experience in lieu of that qualification to make up for it. So there are a lot of interpretations required. There are things that may be written online. Why I don't say they are wrong, they are right, but probably within the context of your particular visa application and the rules or policies that apply to you, it may not be applicable to you. And now finally, the big question, what impact does the new government have on immigration? So I do know that people had a lot of concerns and they were overly worried about the Liberal Party coming into power because they had fear that they would probably bring in some very harsh anti-immigration policies the way Trump government did in the United States of America. But to everyone's surprise, and I think this is what everyone wanted, the Albanese government has been voted into power with full majority, and they've got this full majority for the first time since 2004. And we expect the government to remain immigration centric and come up with pro-immigration rules that will benefit offshore applicants and get into Australia the right people with the right skill set. Now, finally, what is the current processing time? So I know the processing times that are published by the DHA is something you can always check online. There's nothing I can tell you about that, but I'm going to tell you what exactly is happening, what is the ground reality. So as on today, the visas that are being granted are for those who lodged their visa applications up till 4th of July 2023. So the DHA does not seem to have moved beyond that. In fact, for many months, it kind of staggered around June or June end lodged applications, June 2023. But now it seems to have inched forward, and currently it is assessing the applications lodged in the first week of July 2023. Having said that, if you've lodged an application in April, May, or even before that, nothing to be worried. They are also finalizing applications that were lodged before July 2023. So it's not really on a first come, first serve basis. It is by and large on a first come, first serve basis. But yes, they've been randomly picking up some old applications also. So if you've not received your decision yet, there's no need to panic. You will receive it soon. So I think this is all I had to say. And if you have any questions, please feel free to share them in the comments section, and I'll be happy to get back to you with any advice I can give you with respect to your particular case or any queries that you may have. Feel free to call us on 78498 78498 or drop in your queries at enquiries@caanwings.com. Until next time, bye-bye and take care.